We were both casting directors here in the Mid-Atlantic.
Yes.
Which means Virginia and expanded states.
What's your definition of Mid-Atlantic?
I call Mid-Atlantic Southeast kind of the region that we cast in. And that is from Florida, Atlanta, kind of sometimes to Louisiana, but that's if they really also live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Up through Pennsylvania, Maryland, kind of that whole
So
area.
like a 500-mile
500-mile radius, yeah, from the production office, whether it's in Richmond or the general vicinity. So what do you think the landscape is today? By the way, we are in October of 2016. We've answered this question. Richard and I have talked about this previously, in previous years. But today, it's so different, in my opinion, so different than it even was a year ago. So what's happening?
I think it's exciting. There are so many projects that are happening, not just projects that are coming in, but indigenous projects from the Mid-Atlantic. And I'm excited about it. And we need to deepen our base of actors as well as our crew base, so that we can handle 3 and 4 and 5 projects at the same time.
Yes. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
It would be amazing.
That would be great. I think there are opportunities not only in Virginia, which is wonderful because when we work from home, it's brilliant. But I think that there are so many projects in the Southeast, Atlanta in particular, that actors from the Mid-Atlantic area can easily access, go work in Atlanta, get some more skills, more experience, et cetera, and come back, and they continue to raise the bar of Virginia production, you know? And
definitely.
It's, of course, all ebbing and flowing and whatnot, but I think that with the projects, I mean, I know a number of series continue to come back to the Mid-Atlantic area, and there are opportunities, certainly.
But I would have to say that a Virginia-based Mid-Atlantic actor has to be open to travel.
Yes.
And has to make it simple on us to be able to make those opportunities available for them. If somebody is a real homebody and doesn't want to jump in their car or jump on a train, or if production is doing a flight or something like that, they're going to turn it down. You kind of clock that and you think, this isn't really an actor that's willing to work the whole market. They really are a local actor. And I get it. If you have kids or if you have a job or something like that, it's nothing, I'm not holding it against you in any way creatively, but I know practically you're not available to a larger market.
Yeah, it's interesting because I never actually experienced in Los Angeles actors choosing life over career. And here, I think there are a whole bunch of amazing, wonderful human beings who act as a hobby on the side, and are in local theater productions, etc. And maybe they'll do a co-star role on something, but it's really not their priority. Their priority is their family, and so knowing that is also very important. But certainly knowing the actors whose priority is, I want to get ahead in my career and I want to climb the ladder and I want principal roles and larger principal roles, then I think there are so many opportunities in this entire area without moving to Los Angeles, New York, or Chicago, that it's actually overwhelming. I didn't expect it when I moved here.
It wasn't when you moved here.
I know, but
it
now
has changed. Yeah,
it's changed. It's huge.
Changed a lot. Yeah,
it's amazing.
But you can't unknow the really good actors that are here.
Right.
And you're like, come on, let's get you out for this project or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, I've wined and dined a couple of people in the past, as well as discovered new talent. And I think that's the other big difference about the Mid-Atlantic market in particular, is, and I'm going to combine it with the Southeast market too, is I feel like the actors have so much opportunity to be educated and learn so quickly. It's almost like this toddler teenager stage where there's a lot of change happening, that in 6 months I'll see the same actor who maybe wasn't that seasoned, and then they're blow me away 6 months later.
And they can have an agent here, whereas they might not have been able to as easily get an agent in one of the bigger markets, and they can build their resume here really deep, and they can also self-submit to projects without an agent more easily in this market.
Exactly. And with technology, it's just available.
Yeah.
Period.
Do you pay attention to self-submissions compared to agent submissions?
Oh, equally as much.
That's
for
what I mean.
many projects.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a role that's a very huge size, and I have to be really, discerning. And usually, I make the assumption that if someone has an agent and has a, thick resume, they will likely be more qualified than someone else. But when we work together, especially, we turn over every rock.
Yeah.
We look for everyone in every corner. So.
And I'm always shocked when you look back to see the final cast. Yep, we found this person here, and we found this person here, and we found this person here. And if we hadn't looked in all of those places, we would have missed such a gem.
And I think that's what's so cool about the Mid-Atlantic market, especially with films, especially Loving.
Oh my gosh.
That's a testament to looking under every rock.
Literally, yeah.
Thank you.